Everybody. What's going on, everybody? It is Sunday, and I got a question for the whole NBA world. This is just an honest perspective coming from a big-time 76er fan. Do not hate on my team. Listen. Do not hate on my team. Yes, I am a Sixer fan. Do not hate on my team. Let's keep focused, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep focused, and let's talk about the topic of this video. Will Luka win MVP? It's a little bit windy right now, y'all. My bad. It's a little bit windy. Hopefully you can hear me clearly. Can Luka win MVP? Dang, it's getting windy. Oh my gosh, it got windy all of a sudden. Can Luka win MVP in the 2025-26 season? And I'm going to keep it real, man. I'm going to keep it all the way real with y'all. In my honest opinion, he's definitely favorite, in my opinion, to win the regular season MVP in 2025-26 season. I think he's on a mission to prove everybody wrong about him. Just the weight stuff. People was coming at him about the weight. People didn't think he was really caring about the game as much as some other people. You know what I mean? So they're just pretty much saying that he's not really putting his all into the game. He's super blessed and gifted, would handle for days. Great rebounder, great passer, great scorer. He can get 30 in his sleep. But they didn't think he was that committed to take it to that next level, meaning get in shape and play some dang on defense. They didn't think that he can do that. I'm not saying he won't do it. I always thought he was a top 5 player in the NBA, regardless of him not playing defense. That's how gifted this man is. Because rebounding is pretty much playing defense in a way when you're getting those defensive rebounds. So he's a great rebounder for a guard. But he's 6'9", 6'8", whatever height he is. He's pretty tall. The only thing I always knocked about Luka was his defense and maybe being in shape. Because in the playoffs, he just seemed like he was out of gas. He just seemed like he didn't have that extra oomph to finish the game off. But I think Luka's on a mission this year. And coming from a Sixer fan opinion, I think that Luka's going to possibly win MVP. He's going to be at least top 3 in the NBA. I think he's going to get it. It does help to be a very good player on probably the most popular team probably in America besides the Dallas Cowboys is probably the Los Angeles Lakers. So that does help. You know what I mean? So if he does great with the Lakers, he's going to definitely get a giant light on him that's going to shine on him every time he puts up numbers. But I really do believe in Luka. He is one of my favorite players in the game. I love the way he plays. I love how he trash talks. He definitely gives it to you offensively. All I ask is just play a little bit of defense. I never said for Luka to be like the best defensive player. All I asked Luka to do, and shout out to everybody in the building, shout out to Christopher Real, Rise Opinion, don't matter. All I asked Luka to do is just give some type of effort, man. He got to be able to guard my grandpa. If he can't guard my grandpa, then there's an issue, man. That's the thing I used to always say. He can't guard my grandpa, but he just lets everybody drive past him. But if he could just be an average or a little bit below average defender, because he's way below average. I don't care what the analytics say. My eyes tell me otherwise. If you tell me that Luka's an average defender, you're capping. You're capping because he's such a great player offensively, right? So if he could just be a little bit below, like average to a tiny bit below average defender, there's no way he's not winning MVP. Like I got a feeling he's going to definitely dominate in 2025-26 season. And I don't think anybody's going to stop him from getting MVP. Now, do I have the Lakers doing anything in the playoffs? Now, that's another story. That's another conversation that we're going to probably have to have when it comes to Luka doing something in the playoffs. I don't know about that. I don't know about Luka and the Lakers doing something in the West. The West is called the Wild Wild West for a reason. I think the Western Conference, honestly, is the better overall conference with the more competition, more overall, like a lot more stars in that conference. The Eastern Conference is definitely top heavy, but the Western Conference from 1 seed to like the 8th seed can honestly be could be a top 3 team. Like an 8th seed in the Western Conference could probably be a top 5, top 3 team in the East. That's how good the Western Conference is. So we'll see what happens, but the Western Conference is the Wild Wild West. I don't know what's going on, Oliver. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure you double tap that screen, hit the like button. I cover the Philadelphia 76ers. I cover NBA playoffs. I cover NBA big-time breaking news like the Luka trade. I cover the Philadelphia Phillies. And I'm also going to cover boxing. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Right now, we're talking about Luka possibly winning the MVP in 2025-26 season. And I got him as the favorite to actually win. Coming from a Sixer fan perspective, opinion. As much as I would love to say Joel Embiid to do it, he's just never healthy. As much as I would love to say Tyrese Maxey to do it, I'm sorry to say this, his name ain't big enough. His play is big, but it ain't big enough to overcome what I think Luka's going to bring. I have a feeling that Luka is going to be on another level. He's going to be on another planet when it comes to his play. This man going to dominate. Listen, from the very first game of the season all the way into the last game of the season, this man is going to possibly win MVP. Another dude I got like a top 3 probably in MVP conversations for this upcoming basketball season is Giannis. I got Giannis up there too. I think Giannis is going to be on a mission. People are sleeping on the Bucks, including myself. I don't think the Bucks got enough, but the one thing they do have is Giannis. The one thing they do have is Giannis. So what's going on, everybody in the building? Make sure you double tap, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. How do you feel about Luka possibly winning the MVP in 2025-26 season? Do you think he's the favorite? I do. I got him number 1. I got Giannis number 2. And I don't know who my number 3 is. The first 2 are the ones that really matter right now for me. I don't really know. Because I don't see nobody in the East that's going to take that, bro. Like, I don't see nobody in the East. You know, Jason Tatum going to be gone for the year. There's nobody that comes to mind. I want to say Joel Embiid so bad, but I just can't because I know Joel Embiid is going to miss a lot of games. I want to say Joel Embiid so bad to possibly win MVP, but I definitely got Luka, and Luka's on another level. I'm not sure if you've seen him play. I don't know if he's playing overseas right now. And I was watching his highlights and just watching how he's playing, and he just got an extra, like, I don't know, man. It's an extra swagger, man, how he's playing the game right now. I ain't going to sit here and lie. See, if we mess around, get to the NBA Finals next year, the Sixers, and we go against the Lakers in the Finals, I ain't going to sit here and cap. Luka is a scary player to play right now. That man is something different, man. He's a special player, and he's one of the most unstoppable players in the NBA. He's one of the most unstoppable players in the NBA. Now, if he just has to add some defense, and he got it. He just got to add a little bit of defense, and he got it. But we're going to see about that. The one thing you counter with a player like Luka is you got to attack him offensively. You got to make him work defensively. You got to tire him out. You can't just let him sit around on defense, have full energy to go attack you on the offensive side of the ball, because you know he loves to play offense. He's more of an offensive-minded player. Whether he's scoring the ball or facilitating the ball, he's more of an offensive-minded player. And you can't just let a player like that just not play no defense the whole entire time. You can't. You just can't settle and just let him do his thing. Jokic, we got Jokic. Okay. Listen, I would have picked Jokic. I just got this feeling. I didn't pick SGA, but I love SGA. The NBA died. Oh, no, I love NBA still. To be honest with you, basketball is my top sport. Our close second is football and then baseball. And believe it or not, I love tennis. For real. I love boxing. I like MMA. I like a lot of different sports, to be honest with you. Probably my least favorite sport is probably golf, but I don't really understand it. But I don't think, but I honestly don't think it's, yo, keep those comments up there, bro. He ain't saying nothing crazy, I don't think. Keep the comment up there. I want to see what he's going to say, because I want to talk to him. He thinks basketball is bad. I don't think so. Siakam's not good enough to be the MVP. I'm sorry. He's a good player, but he's not good enough. I think Luka is on a mission this year, y'all. Maybe I might be wrong, but I'm telling all these Laker fans, y'all should be happy. I'm telling y'all right now, Luka is going to have his best season in the NBA in 2025-26. I'm not saying the Lakers are going to win the championship. I'm not saying that they're going to represent the West in the finals, but I'm telling you right now, if you are a Laker fan, get excited for Luka this upcoming season. He got himself in shape. I'm not sure what he's going to bring defensively, but he got himself in shape, and he's going to be on another level. Got to keep him brainwashed? Why do you feel like that? I'm confused. What do you mean? Explain to me, brother. Respectfully, I don't understand what you mean. You got to keep them brainwashed. Because I look at it like this. I mean, I guess you're saying because it's about the money. You know what I mean? Who wins finals and who wins the Super Bowl. But you could say that about anything, bro. I mean, I get your point. Actually, when I'm thinking about it, I get your point. But at the same time, man, it doesn't mean it's 100% true. You know what I mean? I get what you're saying, but it's not like 100% true what you're saying. It could be true, but I'm not going to say it's 100% true, bro. You know what I mean? And yes, the NBA viewership has dropped. I understand that, but I think that's one of the reasons why Luka got traded to the Lakers, because the Lakers are the top franchise when it comes. The most popular franchise in NBA history is probably the Lakers. You know what I mean? When you have all-time greats like Kareem and Magic Johnson and Shaquille O'Neal and the list goes on, one of the greatest players, RIP to Kobe Bryant of all time in that uniform. But I get what you're saying, though, bro. I get what you're saying. But I still enjoy the game. I still enjoy the athletes of what they bring to the table. Like, if you didn't watch the NBA playoffs last year, you missed out, bro. Like, real talk. If you missed the NBA playoffs last year, especially the NBA finals, between the Thunder and the Pacers, you missed out, bro. I listen, you could probably say it was what you said in the comments, but I don't think so. I honestly, I don't know what was in them bushes, but I honestly feel like the Pacers and Thunder gave it their all. The Pacers, that was the best NBA finals. Look, listen, I know if you're a Pacers fan, you're not gonna like it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Either way it went, I would be saying the same thing, bro. If the Pacers would have won the finals, I would have said the same exact thing. This was one of the most entertaining NBA finals that I just witnessed last season in NBA history since I've been alive. You know what I mean? The last time I watched the NBA finals and been like, I mean, I watched mostly all the NBA finals, but the last one I was really interested in was with the Sixers, when the Sixers played the Lakers in 2001. But I kind of already knew we had no chance. And I don't mean to be negative, because I know Allen Iverson was in his prime and he was that guy. But Shaquille O'Neal was a different kind of guy, man. There was nobody stopping Shaquille O'Neal. And then we talking about a young Kobe Bryant, RIP to Kobe. Like, that was a different type of team back then. You wasn't getting past the Lakers. I don't care how much of a Sixer fan you was. 2001 wasn't happening. And we haven't been to the finals ever since 2001. So it's kind of like we still in that same, what's the word? Situation of not winning. Because we haven't been out of the second round in a very long time. But Jokic will be a Laker in 2 to 3 seasons. You think so? I don't know about that, bro. I think Jokic is in a perfect. He gonna end up retiring. He gonna end up retiring with them, bro. With the Denver Nuggets, they not letting him go. Hey, listen, Nuggets got a chance to win a championship next year. They got a very, very good team. With Cam Johnson, you got Jokic, debatably the best player in the game. And then you got Jamal Murray. You still kept Jamal Murray. But that Cam Johnson pickup was amazing for the Nuggets, man. That Cam Johnson, from a Sixer fan perspective, bro, that Cam Johnson pickup was amazing. Them Nuggets gonna be tough. That's a tough team. The whole West, Durant going to the Rockets it makes them Rockets even better. Makes them Rockets even better. So the whole Western Conference is getting shaken up big time. But I definitely do think the Lakers are they're gonna be in the playoffs. I'm not sure if they're going to win anything, but I got a big feeling about Jokic this upcoming season. I have a gut feeling Jokic is going to be the talk of everybody's. He's going to be the talk of the NBA. Jokic is going to be the talk of the NBA, y'all. He going to mess around and be the MVP. And Jokic, if you hear this, bro, I go by the name of Mike Sports Vibes Ballin', man. If you hear this, we speak it into existence. I'm actually cheering for it because I like you. I think you're a great player. Just step your game up defensively. Holla at me, man. Holla at me on Instagram. Mike Sports Vibes. Jokic, holla at me, bro. I'm a Sixer fan, and if you win MVP, hey, listen, and y'all don't win the championship, come to the East. Request a trade from the Lakers. Come to the East. Come to the Sixers, bro. Come to the Sixers. What's going on, TY? NBA will make Jokic. Oh, that's true too, though. They could do that. Joker will retire from the. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, TY. Good luck, Eagles in 2025. Nah, we ain't worrying about none of that. No, respectfully, we ain't worrying about none of that, bro. He said, look at Zion, the rest of them. Well, Zion, the reason why Zion's not as good as he should be, because I think he's a super talented player. Zion is he's an amazing player. The problem is his injuries. His injuries is what's holding him back. It's not his talent. He's one of the most talented players in the game. But the problem is injuries. He's kind of like Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, when healthy, is a top 5 player, MVP conversation. The problem is if you can't play because of injuries, it doesn't matter how talented you are. The problem is Zion is super young. How old is Zion? Like 25? 25. He just can't get in the game. But if you talk about Zion, Zion definitely got the talent. Does he have the mindset? I don't know. I know that he has some issues with staying in shape as well. And hopefully he gets himself together because I'm cheering for the young man. Hopefully he can get it together. But Zion is a dog, bro. Zion is definitely a dog when he's healthy, bro. And I mean that in a good way. He's one of those dudes that can really take over a game. And I like him. I like him a lot. Athleticism, can jump out the gym. I would love to see Zion in a dunk contest. That man nice, bro. Nah, I don't think Zion's a bust. No, heck no. Happy Labor Day. Yes, happy Labor Day weekend, y'all. He robbed millions and not even showing up to practice. Hey, listen. You know what's funny? Is you can say that about every single sport. But at the end of the day, if the owners pay them, who are we to be really mad? I mean, yes, I do be like, yo, I want to have players that's going to play. But if the owners and the GMs are going to give these contracts to these players, it ain't like it's our money. So I'm not tripping. And yes, of course, I would like to win. Imagine, look, I'm a Sixer fan, bro. Imagine being a Sixer fan. I'm gonna break this down real quick, as simple as I could possibly make it, for you to understand where I'm coming from. Listen, I complain sometimes, or I give you I talk my talk on this live stream about two players. Now, I'm pretty sure T.Y. knows, before I even bring it up, T.Y. knows who I'm about to talk about. I'm a Sixer fan, bro. We paid, whoo, let me just, oh my God, I had to take it, hold on, let me take a deep breath. Whoo-sa. We paid Joel Embiid. We paid Joel Embiid a contract extension knowing the man has knee issues. He has knee problems. The man never plays. Hey, listen, if they're going to be stupid, listen, no disrespect, but if they're going to be stupid enough to pay a player that doesn't play more than 25% of his games every single season and has been hurt every single season of his career, then that's on them. I mean, we don't got nothing to do with that. If they want to do that, go right ahead. That's like you being a boss of a company, and you know there's these certain employees that miss out of all the days of this year. You know they're gonna miss about 50 days. They're gonna call off 50 days, and for some reason you don't fire them. You still keep them. You still keep them as employees, and you just keep giving them money. You keep giving them raises. That's pretty much what the Sixers are doing. The Sixers said, hey, even though you're only playing 25% of your games every season, we're going to still give you a raise. We're still going to make sure you have a job. And yeah, because I know, man, listen, bro. Listen, it is what it is. And then going to Paul George. Now, I don't know how much you know about the NBA, and if you know about Paul George, PG, Podcast P. Well, Paul George is another example. Perfect example. It ain't our fault. Yeah, they stealing money, but listen, let them waste their money. If the owners, these billionaire owners, want to waste their money on players that ain't going to play majority of the season, let these billionaires do it, bro. It is what it is. We can't do nothing about it. We have no power in the matter. But they paid Paul George, Podcast P, $211.6 million. They paid Paul George, PG-13, PG-8, whatever you want to call him, $211.6 million for 4 seasons, and the man ain't even close to being good. Listen, the man averaged 16 points. We didn't pay, well, we technically didn't pay, but you get where I'm going with this. We didn't pay you $211 million for 4 years for you to average 16 points. That's an average player, bro. That's a little bit above average player. Hey, listen, bro, and to play some so-called elite defense. Hey, listen, we didn't pay you to do that. But guess what? Guess what? It happens, bro. Listen, if I was a billionaire and I heard that my GM was going to give Paul George $211 million, I would have fired my GM on the spot, bro. I would have fired my GM on the spot, because there ain't no reason you say with a straight face, oh, well, yeah, let's pay Paul George $211 million and see what happens. No. His injury history, he hasn't won a dang thing. And I mean that in no disrespect. I'm just being honest. He was a good player when he was in his prime, but he's not in his prime. And the man just got surgery in the offseason. And then, listen, and if I would have heard that my GM was going to give Joel Embiid a contract extension, I would have fired him right on the spot. Because look, I'm all for players getting their money. But dang, man, as a fan of a team, when an organization makes stupid decisions like that, bro, they got to be held accountable. Like my bull T.Y. be saying. My bull T.Y. be like, yo, we might as well just move him to New Jersey. Move the team to New Jersey, right, T.Y.? T.Y. said move him to New Jersey because of the stupid decisions that these owners be making. These GMs because they can't give, listen, I'm telling you this right now. At the end of the day, the GMs have only so much power. They're not allowed to just give a player a contract extension without the okay of the owner. So if the owner trusts a GM to give a player that has injury history like this, he's held accountable, bro. He's held accountable. But as a fan of a team, we have no power in the matter, bro. unless we just don't go to the games, which I haven't went to a game in a while. I plan on going to a game this season, but like, it's like my bull said, the worst decision ever. Like, it's crazy, bro. Hey, Mike, is next live stream? I'll probably go live tomorrow sometime. We'll see. But yeah, man, it's just kind of like it's out of our we can't do anything about it. If the owners want to waste money like you say, which I agree with you, it's a lot of waste of money, but it ain't our money. You feel me? Unless you're spending the money at a game or you're a season ticket holder, it's not our money, bro. I ain't spend no money last year. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I didn't go to one game last year. I knew what it was last year. And I ain't spent a single dime with the Sixers. No problem, Samuel. Salute to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We going live for absolutely not every, but a lot of Sixer games. We're going live for the Phillies playoff run. And we're also going to be going live for NBA playoffs, regardless if my Sixers are in the playoffs or not. And we're also going to cover big-time breaking news for the NBA, like the Luka trade last season. So we will be covering a lot of different things on this channel, including boxing as well. If you're into boxing, shout out to everybody that's in the building. But make sure you double tap that screen, hit that like button. And the topic of today: do you think Luka's going to win the MVP in 2025-26 season? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm calling it right now. I got a feeling that the Lakers are going to be very good. Do I think they're going to win the championship? Nah. But the reason why they're going to be so good is because of Luka's going to be on another level. He's going to be better. We'll see about the defense. But when it comes to offense, he's going to take it to a whole nother level, bro. And I'm not just saying scoring. I'm talking about facilitating. I'm talking about being energized throughout the whole entire game, not just the first half, and then he's not the same in the second half. I got a feeling, bro. Tom, Mike in the chat. What's good with you, my bro? Labor Day Monday with your family and love. Let's go. Stay and healthy. You already know the vibes. Tom, shout out to you, man. God bless to you, man, and your family. Happy Labor Day to everybody in the building. God bless to everybody that's in the building. Yes, get it, man. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. Sorry about the wind, y'all. It's a little windy right now, but we just vibing right now. You know, I'm just asking the world how you feel about Luka being MVP of 2025-26 season. And I'm just giving you my honest perspective from a Sixer fan. Because I'm going to be honest with you, ain't really nothing to talk about when it comes to the Sixers. Hey, listen, Sixers are in a situation we don't even know what's going to happen. And I'm just being real as a Sixer fan. Like, we don't know what's up with Joel. We don't know what's up with PG. Everybody's assuming that Quentin Grimes is going to stay with us. That man ain't signed nothing on the dotted line. It's like, I don't know, man. But I will be honest with you. Whoa, that's a big, I don't know what that is, a wasp or what, but that is huge. But I'll be honest with you, though. I can't wait till the season starts so we can just get it out the way, bro, when it comes to just seeing what's going to happen with the team. Because I'm tired of always thinking, like, what's really going to happen? What's the start? Like, I want to see Tyrese. I want to see VJ. I'm excited to see Jarrett McCain, VJ, Tyrese Maxey play. I'm not as hyped about Paul George. I would love to see Joel Embiid come back, but I don't know if the man going to come back. So, and I'm kind of like repeating myself when I talk about the Sixers when it comes to that. So I haven't really been going live when it comes to like the Sixers as much because it ain't no real news coming out until the season come out. I mean, until the season start, ain't really nothing to talk about it because all season, like, we already made all the moves that we can make. And we're going to see what happens with Paul George and Joel Embiid. As a big-time Sixer fan, I'm going to try to be a super optimistic and hope that they can start the season opener. But 9 times out of 10, they're not even going to play the season opener. So it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say when it comes to the Sixers. You don't bring in a player on history. Bad. Yes. You don't bring a player on history facts, or you don't pay a player that has an injury history like Joel Embiid. That man has the craziest injury history, from his knees to his ankles to his arm, like his elbow, like everything, his face, everything, his nose, his eye, it's like everything on his body got hurt, bro. So it's kind of like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you sign Joel Embiid to an extension? Like, what is the point of that? Like, I'm lost, bro. Like, I really am lost. Really lost. TY in the building. What's going on? Christopher in the building. Yeah, Phillies are winning. Phillies won 3 straight games in a row. We're going to go for the sweep today. But they got to get it together against the Mets, man. The Mets just got her number, bro. The Mets just got her number, bro. For real. I'm being honest, bro. The Nets got her number. But and we play the Mets again very soon. 4-game series, I believe. So we're going to see what happens. Oh, man. You too, TY. Peace out, bro. Be easy, man. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Again, just taking this nature walk. Talking about the Sixers and talking about Luka and the possibilities of him winning MVP. I give him about a 65-70% chance of winning MVP. If he's healthy, I got him being the favorite. Like, I got him dominating, bro. I got Luka dominating this year, bro. We'll see what happens. There is other great players that could win the MVP, but my favorite this year is Luka. Respectfully to all the other players, all the other great players in the NBA. But I think Luka is definitely going to show off this season, and he's going to shine. But we'll see what happens. But I want to say, I'm going to get off in a few minutes, y'all. I want to say God bless each and every one of y'all. Be safe. Have a wonderful day. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And it's definitely going down, man. It's definitely going down all season long with the playoffs, with the MLB playoffs, with the NBA, play-by-play for the NBA, and also NBA breaking news, also boxing, and I might mix a little bit of NHL, like Flyers. I don't know. We'll see about that. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Appreciate y'all. And I'm out. Till next time. Peace.